Hey curl friends, and welcome back to another hair video. Y'all, I have been feeling so inspired to create again. I am so excited. If you guys remember this wig, I did like a big chop video a few years back using our Natural Boss Lady Kinky Curly hair in the 8-inch. I made it into this little short TWA unit and I wanted to color it. I asked you guys before while I was in the hair store what colors of the Adore hair color, the semi-permanent color, should I get, and you guys said you wanted to see more of like orangey rustic type of tones, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 bottles of it. I used one as well as a red, and I went in one weekend and just dyed this unit. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial with me. It's not exactly a tutorial, it's just kind of like a work with me, let's color together this Saturday. So while I did not give measurements or anything like that, I freestyled this. So maybe I can inspire you guys to try out some color this summer. Like I said, I wish I would have actually did it step by step, but I just wanted to have fun with this. As you guys can see, the top part is lifting faster than the bottom. I started with the top because I wanted the top piece to be the lightest and the bottom to be the darkest, kind of like a little mohawk color. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and lifted that top part, and now I can deposit the color into the hair. I'm using a little bit of this new conditioner. It was a brand deal for Instagram, but I absolutely love this conditioner. Amazon has their own little nature box thing now where they have all natural products, body washes, shampoos, conditioners, pretty much everything. This is not sponsored at all, but I was trying their stuff out for Instagram for a sponsored post, and I've been loving it so far. So the one that I picked out was their Avocado Conditioner. I went ahead and used that to mix with my semi-permanent hair colors to stretch them. I wanted to allow the color to deposit and look as moisturized and less dry as possible. I did bleach this hair with 40 volume developers, so this hair is not exactly damaged, but it's had some work done on it to get this hair color of choice. So I'm going on in with my little brush, my applicator brush, and just making sure that the hair is fully saturated. Like I said, the top will be the brightest and the bottom will be the darkest. I mixed 2 different colors to achieve this color that you guys are seeing here. I went ahead and rinsed out the color and everything, and this was my final result. So I took, this is actually a sheet, y'all. I'm a little ratchet in this video. I used a little bed sheet. You can use a microfiber towel. I didn't have one clean, and I just pretty much drip dried the hair, made sure that it was a little bit damp so I can apply my leave-in without it actually dripping down to the floor or the product. I sprayed in some leave-in, went in with this little wet brush to define the curls. You guys can use a Denman brush if you have one. And this was my final result. I let it air dry overnight, and the curls were still popping, y'all. So I'm going to show you guys how I went ahead and got this unit on my head. You guys know I have a lot of hair. So I just went ahead and detangled with some leave-in from Jane Carter's Solution and sectioned out my hair to begin a little braid down. Y'all, I don't have the patience no more. I know I used to be able to sit down and do a whole bunch of small braids. It's too much, y'all. Way too much. So I made like medium-sized braids. I just made sure to do them really, really tight. That way they lay down nice and flat. I did a middle part and just pretty much made all my braids go down the sides of my head against that middle part so I can get a nice flat top so it looks as natural as possible and not a wig sitting on top of my head. So if you guys have been eyeing up the Kinky Curly collection, if you're on a budget or you just want to try something out that's really, really short, transitioning, there's so many different uses for our shorter lengths of the Kinky Curly collection. This is what the 8-inch looks like. I did cut it, so it's probably down to about 5 inches or so. I cut a lot of it off when I was shaping this little unit, but that's pretty much what 8 inches looks like. And I was already halfway tired braiding this hair, y'all. I be struggling these days. When you first go natural, you're just so excited and you sit down, you do all the little twist outs, take your time and everything. These days I just be trying to get through it, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these last 2 braids. I'm gonna go in with some Jamaican black castor oil. This is from a brand deal as well. I'm still using it. Y'all know I use all my stuff from brand deals. I'm not gonna do the brand deal if I don't like the products. I used a wig cap just to flatten everything out and tucked in my ends at the bottom, and as you guys can see, it's nice and flat. I'm going to lay down my edges, starting off with some gel and then following up with the edge control of my choice. These days I have been using the Murray's Edge Wax, y'all. I used it for some braids on mom's hair and I have to say I'm hooked. I love it. I love it so far. But I love it with my little concoction with the gel, just to make sure that it lasts all day long and doesn't become an oily, waxy mess. I feel like the edges for a unit like this is so important because it's gonna be the first indicator of if it's a wig or if it's your own natural hair. Most people with short hair, I've eyed them up on Google. They have really nice defined looking edges. They pay attention to the edges. So I made sure to make my edges look as curly and like as wavy as possible. That way it looks seamless and natural. So here is the final result, y'all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys like our little color combo and would you try it? I love you guys and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next uploads and become one of our curl friends. Love y'all.